Okay, I've already done an unboxing of the Sokani X60 light, but there was a few audio issues, so I wanted to go over that real quick. Now, I've got the overhead camera again, and it comes with a nice bag. You can kind of see that in the overhead. Has the Velcro strips on top. Now these open, and that'll kind of give you an idea. And there's two of those. You can actually strap things to your bag. It comes with like a canvas bag on the outside. Inside is your normal camera bag, padded, and even has a divider inside. Has some straps that you can attach things in there. Comes with the shoulder strap that you can put onto your bag each side, and that'll extend out to carry it over your shoulder, of course. It comes with a little camera strap. Comes with a unique remote. I like in some ways. I don't like the on and off because the on and off turns the remote on and off and not the light. You can't turn the light off and on with the remote. That is a downfall. But on the pro side of this remote, it is made really nice. It's a lot better than your more modern remotes of most of your electronics. You know, it's those little things that are barely a centimeter thick and they feel like they'll break in half. This does feel like an older fashioned remote. And I like that because it feels like it's going to actually last. It does control your CCT in effect. CHGP trigger lock, plus and minus, and then your set, which can go into like your menu and things like that. So anyhow, the light itself, it's an X60. They are saying that's a 80-watt light, so I'm not sure why they would name it the X60, but it is considered an 80-watt light, so make sure you take that into account. The power cable, well, this is the barrel that actually runs into the back of your light, and that's what, about 3 or 4 feet. And you do have the main part of your power there, and you have this cord here that actually goes into the wall that runs to this. This is 10 feet, so keep that in mind. That's really nice. This just isn't long enough, but I do actually like that they give you this much total. So that gives you a little extra reach there. I think that's great. The reflector, I've went over that. This light's really bright. There's no doubt it has some power to it. And as far as LED, even 60 or 80 watt, whatever it actually would turn out to be using, it's a really, really bright light. You can imagine, you know, your normal 60 watt bulbs and then your energy savers, it's kind of like those because a lot of those newer ones use LEDs. So 60 watts, they're only using about 12 or 13 watts to make that. So you can kind of do your math. At 60 watts even, that's a really, really bright LED light. And the cob light or chip on board, nobody explains that. Cob means chip on board. That's what that relates to on this light. So there's your LED there in the center. And you do have your switching on the back. This is a turn knob and a push button both, so that'll go and have multi-uses there. Your CHGP, your trigger lock, CCT, and effects. And it has some interesting effects like a burnout bulb effect, some firework effect, just the way that it flashes that light. Has some different strobing, bad bulb effect, things like that, which is kind of neat. I'm sure you could probably find a few uses for those. Most people, they'll do their own effects, but but it does come equipped with that. The interior part of this, I do want to get that and get that on the overhead camera. And that is actual metal that it's holding against. So it's a really, really solid fit there. That has been tried even with the weight of the softbox, so it's really nice. Everything seems really solid. It's a metal, all metal casing there. Now there is some plastic on this or on some of the buttons. It's a thick plastic on that rear button. Some of these are obviously have plastic on them. But the construction of it, really good light, I think. I think it's constructed well. The brightness is there. It does give you some length on your cable. This part, which I've seen in a couple different reviews, a complaint, but that's a complaint on every one of these lights, that the section of cable here needs to be more like 6 feet rather than, what is that, 3 or 4 feet. So that's a quick overview of the light. I'm not going to go through the brightness and the settings. It's an extremely bright light. Could work for, I could think off the top of my head, 5 or 6 uses for this light, whether you do a softbox setup or you do full brightness and you do like a fake moonlight or something like that. Under $200 light, you can't really go wrong with the Sokani X60. So make sure you keep up with the channel, subscribe, give us a like on the video. I'll see you in the next one.